Hello, Goddess Temple app. We have Natalie Rose tuning in. Hello, Angelia. Nice to see you. Happy Friday. Hi, Linda. It is our last day. Hello, Red Fox. Our last day of working with Tara, even though it's April 1st and technically it's the month of Aphrodite. It's kind of our little April Fools on Aphrodite that we're starting with her on Monday. But I did, at least on Facebook and you can see her everywhere. Her statue is here today. So she's in the practice today, even though we're not focusing on her until Monday, because we have one more Tara to honor today. So we're going to dive right into our practice. Of Tara. We're going to sing the song, and I do want to share that in case you missed it along the way. Hi, Brittany. Oh, I'm glad you came. Hi, Christy. Happy last day of Tara. I did recommend and do recommend that you look at the Tara Datu website. Tara and then Datu is Dhatu. Good morning, Cherie. If you look at their website, in their gift shop, you will find the prayers for the dance of the 21 Taras. And the booklet, the cover of the booklet kind of looks like this. You can order it as a download. I bought this one in person at a teaching of the dance of the 21 Taras, but you can purchase this on the website if you've enjoyed doing these prayers and you'd like to do them again. And here we are to this page. So our prayer today begins with what we've done. Usually we're going to be then honoring the final 21st Tara of complete enlightenment. And then we have one special prayer to say to close this practice of this month. So let's be present for this. Hi, Mary Elizabeth. Okay. Last one, calling out to Tara, she who saves. I am here to manifest the wisdom that rests within. I am here to radiate my loving compassion into the world. I am here to gather the skill and the power to bless and empower all. I am here to manifest the wisdom that rests within. I am here to radiate my loving compassion into the world. I am here to gather the skill and the power to bless and empower all. I am here to manifest the wisdom that rests within. I am here to radiate my loving compassion into the world. I am here to gather the skill and the power to bless and empower all. The fundamental nature of my mind is pure. Within me is an inexhaustible source of love, wisdom, and power. The purpose of all spiritual practice is to reveal and make contact with this. When ignorance is removed, unlimited wisdom, compassion, and power arise. It is the mind's conditioning that limits understanding of who I am and what I can become. I will cleanse my mind of faults and develop beneficial qualities. This removes obstacles to my path and creates beneficial conditions. Recognizing the interconnectedness of all, I will strive to be my best, to manifest my enlightened potential, ever dedicated to benefiting all beings. I will think, speak, and act as Tara. Tara is complete enlightenment. Praise her, the one endowed with calm strength, arrayed with the three truths of Om, Ah, Hum. Vanquishing demons and all who give harm, she is Ture, supreme and unexcelled. And this is a prayer we're going to do 3 times, which will close our Tara practice. Good morning, Gary. This will close our Tara practice for this month. I praise you, sublime and exalted Tara. These have been the 21 praises of Tara. If one has pure devotion to her, reciting this prayer confident and mindful, remembering her on rising at dawn and at dusk, this prayer provides protection from all fears. It calms the mind's darkness and ensures a good rebirth. Through this prayer, the Buddhas empower us, ennobling our lives. We realize the highest state. Remembering Tara, all poisons transform. Demons and disease completely disappear for all beings wherever they may be. The praises of Tara fulfill all desire, dissolving any obstacles. These have been the 21 praises of Tara. If one has pure devotion to her, reciting this prayer, confident and mindfully, remembering her on rising at dawn and at dusk, this prayer provides protection from all fears. It calms the mind's darkness and ensures a good rebirth. Through this prayer, the Buddhas empower us, ennobling our lives. We realize the highest state. Remembering Tara, all poisons transform. Demons and dis-ease completely disappear for all beings wherever they may be. The praises of Tara fulfill all desire, dissolving any obstacles. These have been the 21 praises of Tara. If one has pure devotion to her, reciting this prayer confident and mindfully, remembering her on rising at dawn and at dusk, this prayer provides protection from all fears. It calms the mind's darkness and ensures a good rebirth. Through this prayer, the Buddhas empower us, ennobling our lives. We realize the highest state. Remembering Tara, all poisons transform. Demons and disease completely disappear for all beings, wherever they may be. The praises of Tara fulfill all desire, dissolving any obstacles. Mother Protector Tara, Om Tare Tutare Ture Soha. And this concludes our workings of Tara for the month of March. Let's see what our card has to say for today. This is also our last day of the Buddha Wisdom Shakti Power Oracle. Starting next week, we will be working with the Vintage Wisdom Oracle, which is one of the decks that we use for Aphrodite in the temple. The red Dakini who dances in white Mahakala's heart, telling us that love is the most important force of them all. I love this deck. This is number 5. Interestingly, in the temple this week, for temple members, I talked a little bit about Kurukula, and she is the 5th Tara. So interesting that this red Dakini is the 5th card in the deck. The word Dakini means sky goer, one who moves in the sky of wisdom, a place of infinite expansiveness. The great Indian saint Bhagavan Nityananda once said, "The real sunrise is in the sky of the heart. It is the best one. Just as the water jar reflects the sun, so the entire universe shines in the heart space of the self. When you are on a train, the whole world appears to pass by. Similarly, the whole universe can be known within the self." The Dakini sky dancer roams in the vastness of space to find you, but in the end, you find that she is already in your heart, whispering her message, as close to you as your breath. This Dakini resides in the heart of the fierce form of the god of compassion, white Mahakala, a wealth deity. The femininity of Dakinis expresses potency, the fertility of possibility, the unimaginable possibilities that unfold through spiritual practice. She represents the fact that wisdom can come about spontaneously, just like that. The flickering, luminous dance of the energy Dakini manifests in many forms, representing every aspect and level of female energy, from the little gremlin spirit that misplaces your keys to the wise women reading tarot cards with 30 years of experience studying human behavior. She may be the spiritual teacher who shows you the ways of the human heart. The Dakini ranges from beings with some level of spiritual power all the way to fully realized beings. The Dakini is an example of one of the higher forms. She is sweet and beautiful. She flirts with us, mesmerizing us. She is what attracts the wealth to gather around Mahakala, and hence gathers the followers of the white Mahakala practice. She's like the wife behind the politician, the queen behind the throne. Her presence and influence, unseen but profound. It can feel so good to be the one who's like, that was me, I did that. But it can also be very dangerous to be in that position because people will lay a lot of projections on you if you are the one who does the thing. Sometimes it's safer to be the one kind of behind the scenes, the sacred stage manager of life. And it does go along with what we studied in the Tao Te Ching. I think earlier this month or last month, I read a quote. It was last month. I read a quote aloud about leadership in the Tao Te Ching. And it said, in the end, the people will say, we did it ourselves. And that is the nature of really good leadership, is that it empowers people to be their fullest selves, to do the things they want to do, to be the, main character in their own lives. It doesn't do us much good to be the main character in someone else's life. It is important to be the main character in our own, not in an ego way, but in a way that's effulgent, that overflows with goodness, so that what we give into the world from the center of our being is full of love and creative energy and empowerment. So there's the red Dakini energy in the mandala of the temple for sure. And that red Dakini energy, sometimes known as Kurukula, sometimes known as the deity form of Yeshit Sogil, which is Decheng Gyalmo, sometimes known as red Tara. This is an active, attractive, magnetic, powerful, potent energy. And it's not always the star of the show, but sometimes it's actually the incredibly pivotal supporting character. Maybe a little bit of the Samwise to the Frodo in the dynamic. So, how might today we be that for someone, that secret agent of goodness in someone's life, empowering them and giving them some life force and spark to go ahead and be their own main character? That to me is one of the greatest joys of being a tarot reader, is that I love in my life being someone's secret weapon when they're going for that job interview or for that want to buy a house, or they want to, create some positive change in their lives. I love that people will come and get a reading and that I'm able to be that like supporting role in their main story. And so let's think today about how we might be able to do that, whether as priestesses and sibyls and readers, as teachers, but even as moms or as, you know, secretaries or helpers, or even as gardeners, whatever it is that we do. Let's find the way to bring that little subtle magic. The other party doesn't need to necessarily know that you are a secret agent of magic in their lives. Sometimes it's just enough to be it. That's our short bit for today. If that's what you were here for, let's now dive into Guanyin practice. We're going to start with 3 prostrations before the shrine. And let's take refuge. Namo Guru Be. I take refuge in the inner teacher. Namo Buddhaye. I take refuge in the great mother of compassion. Namo Dharmaye. I take refuge in the wisdom of the ages. Namo Sanghaye. I take refuge in the community of practitioners. And let's set our intention, a person, place, situation, or circumstance that will benefit from today's practice. And let's recite the four immeasurables. May I be a source of loving kindness in this world and all worlds, bringing a generous heart to all my thoughts and doings. May I be a vehicle of compassion in this world and all worlds, ever mindful and aware of the tremendous suffering of others. May I be a brimming vessel of joy in this world and all worlds, delighting in the happiness of others as their suffering is alleviated. May I be a balance point of equanimity in this world and all worlds, seeing all as equals and all as deserving of goodness. I light this candle as a symbol of the enlightening Dharma way. May it shine brightly for the benefit of all beings. I light this incense as an offering for Guan Xiyin, she who hears the cries of the world, mother of all. Omahum. 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 Reverently I prostrate with my body, speech, and mind, and present clouds of every type of offering, actual and virtual. I confess all my destructive actions accumulated since beginningless time, and rejoice in the meditation of all holy and ordinary beings. Please, Guanyin, remain until the end of samsaric existence, and turn the wheel of Dharma for sentient beings. I dedicate my own merits and those of others to the great enlightenment. 108 recitations of Namo Guanxiyin Pusa, calling out to the one who shed a tear, and that tear became Tara. Namo Guanxiyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxiyin Pusa. Namo Guanxiyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxiyin Pusa. Namo Guanxiyin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxiyin Pusa. Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa, Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa, Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa, Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa. Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa. Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa. Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa. Namo Guan Shi Yin Pusa, 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 Namo Guanxi Yin Pusa. 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 And our last time doing the long life prayer for Tara by Pachul Rinpoche. Lume choksum shidang jetsunma gyayum pakma drome jintu daki sisa peljor nyandraknam yarnu dadang yarji soshindu kepar kaje wangtang lungta nam nyampa soshing chatu gawa long chije lekpe lamdu drawadang sering nime dadang denjur shi. Through the blessing and power of the unfailing Buddha, Dharma, and Sangha, and of Jetsunma, mother of the Buddha's noble Tara, may our lifespan merit prosperity and renown, increase like a waxing moon, like a rising summer lake. Especially may our good fortune, Wangtong and Windhorse, be healed when they weaken, rejoined when interrupted, raised up when sinking down. May whatever we do turn out well, and may good health, long life, peace, and happiness be ours. Lume choksum shidang jetsunma galyum pakma drome jintu daki sisu peljornyan draknam yarnu dadang yarji soshindu kepar kaje wantang lungta nam nyampa soshing chatu gawa long chije lekpe lamdu drawadang sering nime dadang denjur shi. And now 108 recitations of Om Mani Padme Hum, sending out the power of our practice to all who need it today. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum, 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 Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 And let's give thanks to our teachers. May all of my blessed teachers enjoy long, happy, healthy, productive lives and great support for their good works. May all beings benefit from their wisdom. May they enjoy a swift and happy rebirth. And long life prayer for Lama Dechen Yeshe Wangmo. Om Sosti. Through the powerful blessings of the immortal Pema Chungye and his consort, may the three secret qualities of the Dakini of Supreme Bliss, Yeshe Wangmo, be utterly stable, and may the light of her activities shine on the lotus grove of the teachings and of beings, so that they blossom in radiant splendor. And let's dedicate the merit. May the merit of this practice and all of my activities be of endless benefit to all beings in all realms, beginningless and continuous. May all obstacles be overcome and suffering cease at the sound of liberation. May all beings be free from suffering and its causes. May all beings have happiness and its causes. May we carry the essence of Guanyin in our hearts. Namo Guanxian Pusa. And we close with a bow to Guanyin, a bow to one another, and a bow to the inner teacher, and wishing everyone a great weekend. And on Monday, we will start with Aphrodite. See you then. Bye.